Hello everyone. Here is yet another unscripted video just because I'm trying to get this out really fast. Um anyways, to the point of this video, this is a collab with Sapphire. I'll link her DeviantArt and YouTube below so you can check her out because her art is awesome. When I tell you she deserves so much more attention, it's crazy because her art is beautiful and not many people pay attention to it. It's so pretty, I tell you guys. Anyways, we decided to do this mood board video where we both use the same mood board and we create a character off of it just to see how different like our minds think and how it'll turn out. And this was a super fun one to do. Since this is unscripted, I'm kind of just like making it up as I go. So I think I'm gonna include like a little backstory thing, but it won't be like nice and flowy with words as I usually make them. So let's get into that mess. So this is Moonfish. I literally just had looked up hybrid names and found that like 2 seconds ago. I thought it fitted. I thought it fit her because her scale patterns are moons, like moon shaped, and also because moon is like nightwing, fish, sea wing. So like it kind of fits. Anyways, I imagine she's an assassin, mainly because of the cloak. It's very mysterious. She's very mysterious. She's not very open to others, and a very harsh character overall. I literally don't know what her backstory is. If things come up in my brain, I might add those on. But this is a very thorough and put together video, super fast. Um, Anyways, I really liked how this came out, and I like the mood board a lot. I was looking at mood boards, I found this one, and at first I didn't have any like inspiration, nothing came to me. And I was like, you know what, let's make it a Nightwing, Sea Wing, throw those two together, see what happens. And I really like it. I also, she probably doesn't fit in with Sea Wings as well. Mainly the reason being because she cannot speak aquatic. As you can see, her spots, while they are in the same spot, or her shiny scales, I don't know, they're not like, there's obviously not enough on her face, and on her legs there aren't any, minus the ones on her hind legs, and the tail just doesn't have enough. So she can't speak underwater that well. She can only say a few words, obviously, and yes, that's why she stays away from the water. While she does love swimming, she has very small gills. Sorry, I can't speak anymore. She has very small gills, and she can only hold her breath for maybe up to 2-3 hours. So she can't live under for a couple days, and that's why she usually is off on her own. And she's a very solitary character. She prefers to be alone, and she doesn't have any friends. She left her parents because she just felt neglected, and now she's just been being paid for as an assassin and just lives her life killing people, dragons, which probably isn't a good pastime, but there's that. Also, she has a pet fish. I don't know its name, guys, because I'm just making this up and stuff, but she has a pet fish, and that's the only thing she loves in the world. Um, I really liked how this art piece came out. I was looking for a slightly different pose that I don't normally do, and I also did the talons like Cypress does now. I I know I keep going back to Cypress's style, and I'm still trying to keep it my own. I still think it doesn't look nearly close to hers anymore. Um, I mean, clearly the line art style and the eyes are different, and there's a lot different. While people keep saying my stuff looks like Cypress, um, but just letting you know, I'm not trying to copy her. It might be just like subconsciously me trying to copy her by accident, but with the talents that was on purpose because I really like how she does them now, and it adds more definition to them, and I like it. Also, I love the little moon crescent that I did for like around her eye. It's so pretty, and she's obviously a mind reader because that's her teardrop scale. It's a moon because I don't know, apparently I'm genius like that. I swear I've done this before. I don't remember, But I do have one character that is a Ceiling Nightwing, and she used to look awfully close to this character here. But anyways, Moonfish is cute. I love her. Maybe I'll keep her as an OC, I don't know, but her design was like very quick put together, but it's also very hard to replicate. I mean, not entirely, it's just the pattern that comes along. It'll come soon, guys. Okay, it'll come soon. But I was struggling with colors for a while. I was going back between these like bluish purple colors and these teal colors, and I finally decided on this, and I really liked it. I don't know if I should have included another color, but since the mood board only had blacks, grays, and blues, I just decided against it. And I really like it. I just love her character design. I've had a lot of trouble recently with doing character design. It's been one of my struggles, I would say. I'm not very unique with my character designs, and I'm trying to get better at it. So I've been trying new patterns and stuff, and clearly here I'm trying something. I was trying to mimic like sea foam and the waves like on the ocean shore. It turned out really nice. I like it. Except for the fact that it looks like clouds, and that was completely by accident. But I guess seafoam kind of does look like clouds. It made me slightly disappointed because I was really happy with it until I realized it looked like clouds. I think I'll keep it though. If I do keep this character, I will keep her pretty pattern. I do like it. It was so fun to create. A little tiresome just because, you know, it's a bunch of colors mashed and, you know, blended. But that pattern was only used with an airbrush. Can you believe it? I love the airbrush tool. It's so helpful in ways that, you know, I would have never guessed. I only use it for ombres usually, or like fades. But this helped extremely well. It worked really good. Also, I was trying to figure out how to make things look sparkly without like trying to use a sparkle brush. So I used this like freckle brush here thing, and I did it like where it looked like it was just shining on some parts, because that kind of makes sense with sparkles, because when they're in the shadow you don't see them well. So I tried putting them only where I would put the highlights, and that actually worked really well. It does look sparkly, and I'm really happy with the outcome. As you can see on the mood board, it does have a lot more sparkles than what I put on her. I only put it on the cloak and the roses, but I didn't want to overwhelm her entire design with sparkles, because when there's too much sparkles, nothing looks sparkly, and it just looked like a bunch of freckles that she's diseased with. And so I didn't want that to end up what she looked like. So here we are, only doing like 2 things with sparkles. Also with the shading, I tried Eversea's way that she does it. You know, she mentioned it to me and I thought it was pretty cool, but like she takes off the color layer and she just uses the line art and shades, and it actually is pretty helpful. It's less chaotic than what it usually is like. And I also tried some orange for the highlights. It kind of looks like there's a sunrise or something, and she's just like looking into it, probably blinding herself, but that's not the point. Also the fact that she has very bright colors, I don't think she'd be a great assassin unless she's just sneaking up behind someone, because she also has a sparkly cloak, and if the sun hits that, then the sparkles, you know, they like refract, and like the light, you know, shines on other things. So that's really distracting to be an assassin with. Anyways, we're nearing the end of this video, but I'm still chatting with you guys because I ramble too much and I can't help it. But anyways, I thought this turned out really nice, and I did struggle with the background quite a bit. But let's just skip to the finished piece. Here it is. I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with this character. I love Moonfish. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next week. Bye!